What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It is 9 o'clock out on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. It's about 6 o'clock here, and of course, the sun is still up. This is about the time where I'm beginning to get sleepy. And we got up. Almost 18 hours ago. Man, it has been a literal whirlwind here today. But I'm here, and tomorrow we're going to be over talking about practice. Not the games. Not until next Sunday we'll be talking about the game. But we're going to be talking about practice tomorrow. And I literally can't wait. You know, it's been... I got to be 100% real with you guys. The Dallas Cowboys are an emotional roller coaster. I mean, seriously, for us fans, what we go through is literally hell. You want, or at least I do, I want to be mad at them. I want to hate them. I just want to yell and scream. But in the end, you still end up supporting them. Maybe that's the definition of crazy, because when I look at the guys that are out there, and I haven't got a chance to see them yet, and I'll see them tomorrow. When you look at the guys out there that are busting their ass to try and earn a spot on the roster, you know those guys care about what they're doing. Contrary to what we, the fans, think. The thing that's crazy about football, sometimes winning and losing, you literally have no control over. I can remember, I think it was 2007 when the Giants won the Super Bowl. That year was like a cardiac season. And maybe Cop Pizzle or one of you Giant fans can clarify and make sure I got it right. But I remember there was a game against the Arizona Cardinals. Okay? Eli Manning throws a pass, receiver catches it, and he sets the ball on the field. Was never touched. This is late in the fourth quarter. Was never touched. The play was still live. And the officials didn't catch it. They end up kicking a field goal. They win that game. That team, had they lost that game because of a bad call, if the call was done correctly, they lose that game. They don't make the playoffs. Maybe they don't beat the Cowboys, and they certainly don't go to the Super Bowl. That's how literally thin winning and losing is in the NFL. Sometimes you can do everything right, and that freaking ball will bounce the wrong way. And the thing about it is the difference between winning and losing is razor thin. Even between the bad teams, because we've seen bad teams beat great teams. Are we saying that team, because they won that game, that they're a better team than Kansas City? Because I don't believe Kansas City has gone undefeated. And that's where Jerry Jones, I'm happy that maybe a little of the shine has fallen off the Cowboys, that maybe not as many of the fans are showing up. And of course, I'm helping by showing up. But that a message has been sent to Jerry Jones. If it has been, he ain't answering it, because it seems like he does not seem to be in a hurry to do anything. It's not like it's a surprise like last year when Overshown got hurt. When Overshown got hurt, you knew, damn, we got to do something about linebackers. And that's when you say, let me start looking at the waiver wire. Because when that injury happened, that's when everybody started making the cuts. Cowboys could have made moves right then and there that would have helped supplement the team. Instead, they just said, we're okay. We got position flex. And that move right there hurt the defense. No disrespect to Marquez Bell. He is a really good player. He's a really good safety. He's a great tackler. But he's not a linebacker. He's not a linebacker. And that's a mistake, one of those razor-thin mistakes that we make that cost us. And here it is, we've seen in the past where we've held out and waited to get contracts done with D-Law. That D-Law waited to get his shoulder worked on until he got a contract, which meant he couldn't work out all off season. He showed up in the beginning of the season with a weak arm and shoulder. And as an edge rusher, you need that arm strength. That is a Jerry Jones razor-thin move that screws the pooch. Same thing with Zeke. And we keep making these same mistakes over and over and over again. And it just it's mind maddening. The saddest part about all this is that these things happen, and I can guarantee you the end of the year, however the Cowboys season ends, unless it ends in a Super Bowl, they're not going to go back and remember Jerry Jones hamstringing the team. They're not going to remember that we waited to sign CeeDee Lamb. These are things that are distractions for the team. I guarantee you on a daily basis, Dak is asked about CD. Dak is asked about his contract. Dak is asked about Micah Parsons' contract. That all of these things are distraction. And the thing is the only thing, and I mean the only thing, you want your players to be focused in on is being the best player they can be and making them feel like they're important to the team, that they're part of the team, and that you care about them. Instead, we don't do that. We don't do that. Well, we finally, after it seems like it's been planes, trains, and automobiles, between driving to the airport, trying to get through security, which, man, we literally cut it 5 minutes. That's all we had extra to get on the plane. By the time we went through security, took almost an hour this morning. But you have to take the shuttle bus that takes you to the midfield terminal so you can get on your plane. So we had the plane, the tram, and then we had to take a shuttle bus to the car rental place. And our plane, I messed up because when I originally booked for the car, 12 o'clock is what I just popped up, and I didn't change the time on that. And so they're like, oh, you got to wait till 12. But then the lady was really, really nice and hooked me up and got me a vehicle then. And then we went to my daughter's storage unit because she's got to take care of that. And she's selling some of the stuff in there, and we got to pack some of that stuff up. So we did that. And she wanted to go to her favorite LA breakfast spot. And then, of course, she wanted to go to In-N-Out Burger. Man, I hope that burger that went in hurries up and comes out. Then we got to the hotel. The room wasn't ready, but it was okay because we dropped off the bags. And we went to Target and got snackages and a nice lemonade. And even though my body says it's 9 o'clock and I should be watching Game of Thrones, the sun is up. And so, I think I'm going to go out here and go for a walk and relax a little bit. I'll see you guys tomorrow from training camp. I appreciate y'all. Peace out.